What is going on today, guys? Welcome back to an episode of WNN, your source for the music and music production news. We got some new stuff laid out today. We got Kontakt 8, Komplete 15, new reverb plugin, Meek Mill paying $100,000 for somebody to find him, basically. I don't know what the fuck's going on. There's even more than that going on. Let's check it out. Okay, let's get into the top story of the morning/day. I don't know when I'm uploading this. We have Kontakt 8 and Komplete 15. I'm not sure if it's a good or bad thing. I don't know. There seems to be mixed opinions about it, especially because people were not really happy with Kontakt 7. It's been buggy, it's been lacking features, it lacks compatibility. So for them to release Kontakt 8 and then charge a whole bunch of money for it, it's got people feeling a certain type of way. So they've added a few tools to Kontakt 8, one of which is the chords tool as well as the phrases tool. And you can guess what these do, obviously. Chords, you know, you can put chords in there. They have a bunch of presets. You can also change out the chords. You can change the way it plays them. It does look like they've added some decent functionality to this because you can layer different instruments as well as tools. So it's added a lot of customization options. They've also added something called Leap, which is basically like arcade. So Kontakt now has arcade in it. I have heard one complaint though that you cannot change the velocity within it. Things just play at a certain velocity or something to that effect. I don't know. They've also added this thing called Conflux, which actually seems pretty good. It layers organic and synthetic sounds. If you're curious about the sound of Conflux or some of these other libraries, I actually have a video on my second channel that kind of goes through it a little bit more. I want to duplicate the same content, at least more than I already am. They have these audio demos here, which I haven't played though. So this uses arpeggiated synths from the Kontakt factory library, and the bass is from Playbox, cinematic strings from Lores, and action strings. These are all old things, except for, I'm not sure about the Kontakt factory library. And then the atmospheric textures are from Vocal Colors, which I believe is a new device. It's an interesting choice for a demo because quite a bit of this is not from Kontakt 8. Now this one's definitely a better demo because it's actually using Conflux presets, and several of the melodic elements are from the Spotlight collection, which I believe is new. The drums definitely feel out of place in this demo. Okay, this demo is pretty solid here. I don't know why. I don't understand why they don't start off with their best foot forward. But this one is mainly from Conflux. This is actually new content. We'll leave it there though. It's $2.99 for Kontakt 8, and I believe it's $99 for an upgrade. Now we're gonna look at Komplete 15, which is completely too many sounds. So Komplete 15 comes with Kontakt 8, Massive X, Guitar Rig 7 Pro, Ozone 11 Standard, and here's what is new here. Kithara, which is a cinematic collection of guitars and plucked string instruments. Fables, which is an ensemble library. Valves Pro, which is a soft and evolving trombone, flugelhorn, French horn, so a bunch of horns essentially. Vocal Colors, which that one sounds pretty good from what I've heard. An expressive vocal engine that infuses the emotion of the human voice with inventive modulation features. Schema, Dark and Light, don't know too much about that one. So it seems like melodic patterns. They have a new woodwinds. Alicia's electric keys, which is pretty cool because it lights up. Got me sold there. They've added a new guitar, new upright bass, new percussion, Play Series instruments, and expansion of sound packs. Comes with Neutron 4. Oh look, it's Jeremy from Red Means Recording. Now obviously there's three different versions, the standard, the ultimate, and the collector's edition, and depending on what you want to pay, it can be over $1,000. Look at the prices there. Don't worry. I know it's terrifying. It's okay. I'll hold your hand. Here, give me your hand. It's like boyfriend ASMR right here. Okay, this is a fun little story here. So Meek Mill tweeted out, "I want to hire an investigative team, $100,000 cash to find out every specific detail involving Meek Mill named to Diddy's case. I also want them to look at who is powering the media involving Meek. Anything to do with Buddy. Something not right." For those of you that haven't been paying attention, Meek Mill has quite a history with P. Diddy, who's been arrested and in federal custody, currently on suicide watch, I believe, for some pretty horrible crimes. And basically it looks like he did it. So here's a picture of him and Diddy in matching outfits with the midget, and everyone in the background looks really fucked up, as you can tell by the eyes. I know those eyes. I've seen those eyes before. That's a good question. Whose hand is on the midget's head? Sorry, whose hand is on the dwarf's head? Sorry, I didn't mean to say, you know, I don't fucking care. I'll say midget, I don't care. Yeah, something probably happened with the dwarf. Poor guy, can't even stand up for himself. So upon further inspection, this actually looks like it may be Tyrion Lannister. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Maybe we'll find out in the court case. I don't know, this picture's all kinds of fucked up though. It's kind of sad because so many people are shitting on him in the comments, but I mean, what is this guy doing? Seriously. I mean, there's leaked audio of him having sex with P. Diddy, which again, allegedly, and also there's nothing wrong with being gay, but it appears he's been a part of these freak-offs, which have been a part of a court case. So for him to say he does not know why the media is involving him, it's just like the SpongeBob meme right here. People say SERUM is the greatest synth you can use right now, but you may have questions about it, and I know I do. And the number one question that's been on my mind for quite some time is, can it run Doom?
I found this crazy SERUM patch and somehow it plays Doom.
There you go, guys. Vital could never. Or Current. Or any other synth, I think. In our next story, UVI has released World Suite 3. Many of you may be wondering, what movie is this? I don't know. I don't know what movie it is or when it's coming out. That drop though caught me off guard a little bit there. That was quite the trailer there. I don't know what the hell I just saw. So it has over 430 instruments, 1900 handcrafted presets, and 12,000 loops and phrases. So that's some pretty buck stuff for $199. I could not list to you every instrument that is inside of it because that would take the rest of the video. Because that would take the remainder of the video. But it has instruments from Africa, North America, South America, Asia, Australia, Eastern Europe, Southern Europe, Western Europe, India, Mediterranean, Middle East, and the West Indies. This actually looks to be pretty awesome, especially if you're looking for some different instruments. Not gonna lie, I am kind of interested in this. You can get it for $199 right now. It's on an intro price until September 30th, at which point it'll be $299. In our next story, you may remember me talking about this in a previous WNN, the WOFI. I'm not gonna lie, at this point I barely remember, but it's apparently a keyboard that was crowdfunded with a target of 100,000 euros.
Hi, this is WOFI, a portable and easy-to-use sampler keyboard with 10 notes of polyphony. Record your voice or anything else with a built-in microphone. Connect your
I'm not gonna lie, that's a bit noisy.
phone, dynamic mic, or synthesizer to the line inputs. Or transfer samples from your computer and the free cloud platform MyWOFI.
So from what I've heard, there's only 100 megabytes of space on this. And you have to use the cloud. So if this company goes under, which it's possible it might, this will become useless. And also there's no SD card port.
Record it or transfer the sound, you can adjust it with the built-in sample editor. Player patch with WOFI's 2-octave mini keyboard with aftertouch as a one-shot. In reverse. Or loop it. Forwards. Or back and forth.
There's actually a boom button. The Costco guys would love this.
Change the pitch. Stretch it.
Okay, I will say the time stretch option is pretty cool.
And add glitch for noisy, crunchy artifacts.
I'm not gonna lie, people have ruined glitching. I don't know what it is specifically, but I'm just so sick of people doing like 16th or 30-second note glitches. It's just annoying. Don't get me wrong though, glitch music can be cool, especially like earlier stuff like Glitch Mob and stuff like that. I just hate the direction it's gone as of recently, like the way people incorporate it in lo-fi. Why? I don't know. I'm sorry to pause so much, but that is 100% a Tool riff, and I'm not mad at it.
Select different playback machines, from crystal clear 48 kHz 16-bit to the crunchy lo-fi sound of vintage samplers, all the way down to total mayhem. Shape your sounds with WOFI's digital low-pass filter. ADSR envelope and LFO. Texture is a unique effect that adds sparkle and atmosphere to your patches by combining granular synthesis with shimmer reverb.
Hold the phone here. Unique? You did not just say unique and then show me shimmer and granular. That is the furthest thing from unique possible. I'm sorry, I'm not even trying to roast this thing, but just hold the phone. You can't, You can't pull the wool over my eyes. Not without me knowing, at least. Well, that's not a good sign. I've just went through like their whole website and I did not see a price. Let me go to the Kickstarter. So apparently it's $5.99 and that's with 25% off. I'm not sure what it's going to cost after the Kickstarter campaign. I'm assuming it's going to be like $700 or $800 or something like that. Hopefully not $1,000. You might as well just buy something else at that point.
WOFI has 100 megabytes of built-in memory to store around 200 samples.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a problem. Only 100 megabytes of sample space? Why? Why do that?
8 kHz 16-bit mono. The included custom flash cartridge doubles the memory to back up your sounds. Additional cartridges will be available from the WOFI web store.
I'm not sure their thought process here. So you can double the memory with like this specific cartridge and you have to buy it from them. What are we in 1999?
You can transfer samples, back up your WOFI, share your sounds with friends, and discover patches by other sound designers. The community edition of My WOFI is free, runs on all major browsers, and is entirely optional. You will not miss out on any of WOFI's built-in features if you don't want to use the cloud platform. WOFI is the result of more than 3 years of research and development by the Kiviak team in South France and Berlin. 10 engineers, designers, programmers.
I genuinely don't understand how they had 10 people working on this and didn't see a problem with the 100 megabytes of sample space. In 2024, almost 2025.
And musicians have built and perfected multiple prototypes and manufactured a small batch of pre-series units, which were already put to the critical eyes and ears of the music community at Superbooth 2023. Now it's time to make WOFI accessible to everyone. Be part of the journey and secure one of the first devices by backing the WOFI Kickstarter today.
I'm really surprised that this video came out in October 2023 and that people still backed it after seeing the 100 megabyte sample thing. Although, to be fair, that was buried at the pretty much end of the video. Or there might have been quite a few people who funded this, not knowing it only had 100 megabytes of space. Okay, so what do you guys think of that? Let me know down in the comments. Personally, I hope they make cartridges that hold a lot more space, because that's the most concerning part about this. I mean, for the price, it's not terrible, but you could definitely get something better around this price, I would say. If not, maybe pay a little more and get something better. Not really sure what to think of it, but it's been funded. Okay guys, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, press the like button. I would greatly appreciate it. Subscribe if you're new here for more music production, news, and commentary. If you want to support the channel and what I do here, consider joining my Patreon or becoming a channel member. For as low as $5 a month, you get access to exclusive content, outtakes, and other goodies. I'll see you guys next time.